Hi guys, it's me again. Shocker, I know. I'll have you know, I finally made my tastefully simple watermelon margarita. No, I'm not drinking a lot of it, but I just want to point this out. I bought this 3 years ago and finally bought the tequila to put in it. Anyway, I wanted to do a quick video because I know some people have mentioned some things about selling. You know, nothing like doing a video in not as much light. Let me go turn the light over here on. Hold on. Oh, that's a little better. Lighting in my house is never so good. Anyway, I've come across some people every once in a while that say they have a hard time selling some specific objects. Some people have said that they have a hard time selling chunks, soaps, and some people have told me that they've had a hard time selling skin sticks. So I just want to go over it. The first part that I want to go over and talk about is the fact that if you know your product, like if you really, really, really know your product, you can sell just about anything to anybody. That's the first thing. Now, I highly advise that everybody gets gender bender in stock. Now, I can almost guarantee this will not go out of the catalog because this is our top selling chunk. I'm going to tell you what I tell people when I do events. I already sold like 2 or 3 of these today. I usually can't keep them in stock. It's very, very hard. So this is Gender Bender. Oh my gosh, this is a charcoal-based soap. Do you know what charcoal does? It's a little bit like a filter in a fish tank, and when a filter will clean out the water and you're left with clean water, this will do the same thing to your skin. So it's really going to pull everything out of your skin. It's going to clean everything. It's my husband's favorite soap. In fact, these should last you about 2 to 3 months, unless you're my husband. He goes through one in a month. He's pretty crazy about that. He loves it. I just love it so much. It's amazing. Anyway, the other thing you can do that's really cool with our chunk soaps is you can get a couple of these and microwave it for about 10 seconds. And you're just going to cut off a little piece. And then as you use that up, you can rotate onto another soap so you don't, people get bored. Or you just use this. This is great because this can work head to toe, especially for boys. Boys are simple. And it's great, great, great to just pull all the yuckies out of your skin. So if you're a mechanic, it pulls all the oil out of your hands. If you, I've had some friends that get back acne up here. This is great for that. This is absolutely amazing, especially for your teenage boy, that they just need something simple and quick, head to toe, everything, hair. Now, one thing I do want to let you know is that if you happen to break out just a little bit after using that, that's totally normal. It's going to pull all the yuckies out of your skin, and as it comes up and you wash it off, it's going to clog the pores. Use it again, it's going to keep pulling it up. This is absolutely amazing. Oh my gosh, smell it. It's so good. Another chunk soap I would recommend is Honey Dip. Honey Dip's got Maruca honey in it, and Maruca honey is the only pharmaceutical grade honey in the world. So it does a lot of healing to dry skin, and it really heals up, and it smells so amazing. Those are great. Oh my gosh. This is the best product ever. This is the healer. Do you know what the healer does? This does everything. It takes care of your lips. It takes care of cuts, sunburns. You go and touch something hot in the stove without putting a hot pad on. Not that I've ever done that. It will heal that. It's great for tattoos. Heal this bad boy up in like 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks, actually, like about a week. Even less than that, I think. It's great for bug bites. It's great for diaper rash, but then don't put it on your lips after that because that's kind of gross. This can do everything. It's great as a moisturizer. It can pretty much, you want it, and it smells like an orange creamsicle. There's only 6 ingredients in here, so it's one of our most pure products, and it was the first product we came out with. Another great skin stick to have is Wakey Wakey. Oh my gosh, I cannot live without this. This is amazing. You roll it on the back of your neck and put it on your temples, and it will help with your headaches. It will also, if you put it right around your nose, kind of perk you up just a little bit. But this thing is amazing. Catch it right at the beginning of a headache, and it'll work a little. It will just temper that down just like ibuprofen if you can catch it right at the beginning. But this I keep within my purse at all times. And when I used to teach, if kids slept, I just throw it out and told them wakey wakey. Okay, so I just did that just like I would do it at an event. Notice I was excited. I explained what the product did. I gave it to them. I said, here, smell this. Usually, especially girls, you guys know that if girls, once they touch stuff, it becomes theirs. If they have it in their hand, they will be hesitant to let it down. Guys are a little bit more simple. Guys, if you can tell them something, they will buy it. For example, today I was at a Pride block party out in the neighborhood in Philly, and I told a guy, he told me, he was like, I'm very metro, and he was trying the lip scrub, and he, all I had to mention was we were talking about the recruiting exclusive this month and how it's Moisturized 911. It's a light orange scent and it's got caffeine for your whole body, so it's going to tighten it up. He's like, what? Caffeine tightens? I'm like, oh yeah, that's what we got. This skin stick over here, this caffeinator, that's going to tighten up the bags underneath. It's going to help with the dark circles, even take away your scowl line right here. And he was like, what? Give me one of those. And he bought it on the spot. Guys, if you can explain to them a rational reason, they will do it. Girls overthink everything. Everything. You know you do. We all do it. It's what we do. So you can do that. Another thing, I always lead with lip scrubs. So if you're looking at your vendor events, I invest highly, especially in healers. Be careful though, especially if you're in a warmer climate. These do melt. Keep them on ice. There's nothing worse than having open it up and so get like one of those little trays, like for the fruit, put ice underneath it, or just keep a little ice chest to keep these in, so you can do it. Especially the healers, they're very low. So does your Snarkies. Watch out for that. The other thing too is the lip scrubs. I always lead with that. I tell somebody, I'm like, hey, you want to try the best thing ever? And it depends on the crowd, but usually somebody will stop and be like, well, it depends. What's the best thing ever? I'm like, something that makes your lips so soft the rest of you gets jealous. It's so amazing. It's so amazing. Yeah, you want to try it. Come on over. And I get them in there and I explain what it does. And after they do it, it's really become a yes person. So I sit there and I'm like, hey, isn't that amazing? Don't you love it? Isn't it the best thing ever? Doesn't this smell amazing? Oh my gosh, doesn't it smell like an orange creamsicle? It's great, isn't it? Wouldn't you love to put this on? Helps with scars, helps with stretch marks. Amazing. I would highly recommend getting this. So you start becoming a head bobber, because they can't do this, that'll break their neck. So they'll start bobbing their head. This is amazing. Doesn't this sound great? Just detoxing you like a fish tank, and you'll be squeaky clean. Squeaky, squeaky. So that's a little bit of what I do. I always do a custom Posh to Meet You set too at events, where I do a soap, a hand cream, and a lip sophistication lip balm of their choice. I do eat a little bit in the cost because I only charge them $19 rather than doing the ones that come out of the portal. I quit ordering those. I don't put them in boxes. I don't do anything. I just let them pick and match. I find I get a lot of hits off of that. And then I eat the cost. When it comes down to it, it's gonna upsell. They're gonna buy this, and then if I tell them, hey, for $19 you can get a hand cream and a lip balm too for $10 more, they'll be like, oh, like I'm okay with eating the cost of the lip balm. So, and by the time I do my buy fives and work everything out, it all comes out okay anyway. So I do a lot of that. I think my highest sellers at any given time are my lip scrubs. I can sell out of those at a really good event, followed very quickly by the hand creams, followed very quickly by soaps, especially if I'm doing that deal, and the healers will go like crazy. So if you're going to look at getting inventory for some events, I would recommend stocking up on lip scrubs, hand creams, and healers, first of all, and then I would go with these. It's just a matter of knowing your product, and it's just a matter of knowing what they like and sitting there. And not everybody sells the way I do. That's okay. But knowing your product, definitely, I've had people where I've been able to explain the science behind it, and they buy it because I can do that. So know your product, know what it does. Go back to my video on products training, and be very wise when you're buying if you're doing some events before the new catalog comes out. Like I said, there's some stuff that I've been looking at that I know I can guarantee I can sell into fall, and I'm just very careful on what I get. I'm not going to go up buying a whole bunch of my heroes. If I run out, I'll order it for someone. If I run out of foot stuff, I'll order it for someone. The only one I keep a lot of, well, by a lot, I mean 3, is the heebie-jeebie and the walk on the beach. But I really need pictures of the heebie-jeebie on my event. And same with the Lash Pop. Pictures cleaning out 1,000 words. And then, yeah, but if you look at any given day on my sales, it's going to be the lip scrubs are going to be the highest sellers, followed by all the other ones. I also keep a little bit more Brazilian in stock, just because Brazilian's amazing. I could sell that like that. I can have all of them in stock and sell them. I sold one today, and it was a low event. Snarky as well. I keep more of those in the hand creams. Usually you tend to push more of what you love, and that's what you're going to sell more of. If you don't like the Snarky hand cream, but you love the Down with the Dirty, you're probably going to sell more of that. So if you guys have any other questions, you can post down there on the thread. I think we are going to do, I know it's a little bit late, I want to start doing team phone calls every Monday. So maybe I'll do a last minute one tomorrow. on something, you know, that you guys can learn about. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So questions go there underneath. And I love you guys. I hope you had a fabulous 4th of July weekend. You know, it looks like one of my, I swear, I haven't been drinking this much. It's just, you notice all sorts of weird stuff when you film yourself in like low lighting stuff. All right. I love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic Monday. Remember when, you know, Garfield hates Mondays, but he would wish he would get a giant pan of lasagna. So I hope you get a giant pan of a whole bunch of posh orders tomorrow. Love you. Bye.